Okay, now we're going to get into the money itself. We found that the shekel is a measurement of weight, but now the shekel is actually being established in Exodus 30. It's called the shekel of the sanctuary. This means that it's a fixed amount and it's established, certified, if you would. Um, and what they do is they put it into a coin form so that that's how you know that this is actually this amount of silver or gold. And let's say in Exodus 16, now an omer is the tenth part of an ephah. In verse 30, we don't find that out yet. Um, an ephah is also part of a money, or it's a unit of measure. Um, in chapter 30, this they shall give every one that passeth among them that are numbered half a shekel after the shekel of the sanctuary. A shekel is 20 gerahs, and a half shekel shall be the offering of the Lord. So now we know that there's another form of money called the gerah, if I pronounce that correctly. And the shekel is 20 gerahs, which means that the shekel weighs 20 times as much as a gerah. So there's 20 gerahs that make up one shekel. In 38, here we can also see shekel of the sanctuary. Now, in Leviticus 19, it's talking about having a just ephah and a just hin. That means that, let's say up here about the ephah and the hin. No, it didn't say the ephah and the hin, it said the omer and the ephah. Okay, so these are two more. The hin is also a unit of measure, which would correspond in weights with the ephah. Here in verse Leviticus 27, and if any man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of a field of his possession, then thine estimation shall be according to the seed thereof. An omer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. So this sounds like back in the Old Testament they had fixed prices. This is what it's going to be. An omer of barley is 50 shekels of silver. And it doesn't say anything about whether it's famine or plenty. And here again we see the shekel of the sanctuary, and 20 gerahs shall be the shekel. That didn't change. Numbers 3. Thou shalt take even thy 5 shekels apiece by the pole. After the shekel of the sanctuary shalt thou take them. A shekel is 20 gerahs. It's the same thing. And here again in Numbers 18 we see it. After the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. Ezekiel 45. If you shall have just balances, a just ephah and a just bath. A bath is also a unit of measure. The ephah and the bath shall be of one measure, and the bath may contain the 10th part of an homer, and the ephah the 10th part of an homer. So the ephah and the bath are the same. It's just calling the same thing, two different names. And the bath is the 10th part of the homer, and the ephah is the 10th part of a homer. So that tells you then that they're the same, but it's the 10th part of the homer. So the homer is worth 10 times as much as the ephah or the bath. Concerning the ordinance of oil, the bath of oil, ye should offer the 10th part of the bath out of the core, which is an homer of 10 baths, and 10 baths of an homer. Okay, let's look at Amos 8. Thus hath the Lord God showed unto me, and behold, a basket of summer fruit. And he said, Amos, what seest thou? And I said, a basket of summer fruit. Then said the Lord unto me, the end is come upon my people of Israel. I will not again pass by them any more. And the songs of the temple shall be howlings in that day, saith the Lord God. There shall be many dead bodies in every place. They shall cast them forth with silence. Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land to fail, saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sow corn, and the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit, that we may buy the poor for silver, and the needy for a pair of shoes, yea, and sell the refuse of the wheat. The Lord hath sworn by the excellency of Jacob, surely I will never forget any of their works. This was a big discrepancy that the Lord was pointing out here. And here it tells you, making the ephah small and the shekel great. So now up here we learned, oh, it doesn't tell me the ephah and the shekel, does it? Well, it's definitely not just when you start making one great and one small. So what would happen is when you make the ephah small, you sell something and you tell them you want shekels, and that's the great money. They give you this great money, then you give them the small back. So you shrunk the value of the change that they're getting, so they're not getting a full ephah back. So you're actually stealing.